Welcome to the country of Europe, a single glorious nation where everyone speaks European, though in the state of England, they still stubbornly speak English, eats the same breakfast, and agrees on absolutely everything. Europe is a small country located somewhere north of the city of Africa and west of the country of Asia. You can drive across it in a day, if you don't get stuck behind a tractor in the Alps. Our capital city is, of course, Paris, located conveniently right next to Rome and only a few steps away from London. Our president is the King of the State of England, who rules wisely over all 27 of our states. You can visit famous landmarks like the Eiffel Tower in Berlin and the Colosseum in Spain. Everything's so close together here, we just move them around every few years to keep things interesting. Here in Europe, we live simple lives. We wake up early, drink our mandatory hot coffee, because cold coffee was banned by the government in 2019, and then walk or cycle to work, since cars are mostly illegal. Every European learns to ride a bicycle before they can walk. It's part of our national safety program. Electricity is spreading quickly across the continent. Some states already have it, but many villages still prefer candles. They say it keeps the spirit of the 1800s alive. Europe is a land of wonder, where Wi-Fi is slow, history is overrated, and air conditioning is still a mystery. We've heard of these AC units, but we're not quite sure what they do. They say they blow cold air? Sounds dangerous. We prefer to sweat together. It builds character. Life here is peaceful. Our shops close at sunset, our cities sleep on Sundays, and we all gather to do our favorite national activity, judging each other's recycling habits. Every breakfast is identical. Croissants for everyone, except in the state of Italy, where citizens are legally required to eat pasta before 9 a.m. In the state of Greece, it's always summer. The mainland is empty, but the islands are full of people swimming to work. No one knows what's inland, possibly goats. In the northern states, we don't rush. We take time to enjoy the simple pleasures, standing in line, waiting for trains that may or may not exist, and debating who actually invented cheese. Everything in Europe is connected. You can have dinner in Spain, dessert in Germany, and still make it to Paris for breakfast, because geography works differently here. Of course, everything you've heard today is a joke. Europe isn't one country, it's dozens of nations, thousands of cultures, and millions of stories. Civilizations here started almost 7,000 years ago. We don't all eat croissants, and trust me, we have plenty of cold coffee. We still don't understand how anyone can live without it. But what makes Europe truly special is that every place feels completely different, yet somehow still feels like home. Thank you for visiting the country of Europe, the only country that doesn't exist, but everyone dreams of. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back next week for more true stories about the not-so-true Europe.